pinned in at your own 5-yard line. I mean, you have to protect, I'm sure, but you can't turn it over there. I mean, what was the mentality to get out of that hole?
Field position is a huge part of that decision right there. We're talking about what plays we liked, protections that we trusted, but able to push the ball downfield a little bit. So yeah, once we get stuck down in there, and the mentality is to get the ball out, but do so with the first down in mind. And scramble drill happened. Willie's got open, made a big play. It just goes up. I harped on it during camp. The next man up mentality. You see one guy go down, and you see a guy that really hadn't got a lot of reps make big plays for us and contributed to a win.
Do you feel Suggs on you at that point?
I don't know who it was, but yeah, there was guys all around. But we have guys that continue to block, and as I continue to get reps with them, they'll realize that I'm going to try and extend plays, and we'll just keep moving forward. It's a great defense that we just played today. Obviously, we have a lot of room, for improvement, but there were some good things today.
How tough was it to dial up the right plays against a defense like that?
It's always tough when you're playing, veterans like that understand the game so well. But when it comes down to it, is us doing our job and doing it at a very, very high level, not trying to do too much, making sure you run the right routes, not trying to get open for yourself, but you run a route trying to get somebody else open. So there's just different things that we can continue to work on, but that's the great thing about playing a good defense like that. You get to see and test yourself where you're at.
Hey, Baker, are all your starts going to go to overtime?
I hope not. I hope not.
What does it mean for this team, though, to be able to finish the job this week after not doing so in Oakland?
It's huge for confidence. I think we've been in this situation a lot. No, it hasn't gone our way. We had one tie and a loss, 2 losses. So it's good to see the other side of it. Once we get into that situation, we've been there before, but able to come out with it and just keep pushing. We were frustrated that we didn't score as many times as we wanted to, but we never gave up, and our guys believed in it.
Baker, you're 2-0 here at First Energy Stadium. What is it about this place that has gotten you over the hump these 2 wins?
Unbelievable environment. Our fans are some of the best in the country. I believe that. They've been hungry for a while, and they deserve to see wins, but also there's something about getting momentum. And then the biggest part about it is the way our defense is playing. There's zero question we have a top 5 defense in the league. They're holding people to very few points. I mean, you take out the exception of last week, and they're playing great ball. And so we have to score more points for them. We have momentum. We just got to capitalize on opportunities. We're giving up the ball and putting them in bad field position at times, but crowd gets into it, defense plays well, and we're able to seize the moment.
You mentioned them briefly, but talk about those plays that Derek Willis made when he really hasn't had a chance to do much here in the first 4 games.
Great mentality. That's the type of thing you want to see. Guys that don't get the reps, guys that don't necessarily have to be locked in during the week, but he is. He knows his stuff, and he's able to go in there and execute. He's a guy that I've seen play for a while, and I'm able to trust him because of that. He's locked in. He's in there every morning, getting the playbook and getting the game plan, should I say, and just making sure he takes advantage of his opportunity. He did that today.
Do you go into a game like this aware in any way, shape, or form that these guys are amazing against rookies, that their record is just outstanding against any rookie quarterbacks? They hardly ever lose to a rookie quarterback. Do you go in with any knowledge of anything like that?
No, that's the first I've heard of that.
And does number 2 defense or any of those numbers mean anything to you when you approach a great defense like this?
No, we have top rushing offense in the league, and we want to be up there with the top passing offense in the league. So what it comes down to, we know they have a great defense. We knew that coming into it, but we want to play our best against their best. So, you don't pay attention to the stuff on the outside. You got to show up on Sunday and do your job.
What did you think of Hugh having you guys go for it on 4th down in overtime, and what were you seeing on that throw and the way it worked out with the collision?
You talk about the range of the kicker. That's nothing against Greg, but you have a yard mark where you want to get to, and we weren't there yet. So his mentality was go for it, give us a chance. Yeah, obviously very frustrated we didn't get a pass interference call when the guy pushed Jarvis out and they knocked him over. They said the ball was uncatchable, but that's because he was on the ground. So the people in the stripes can make a better call, I think. I'll see it and be able to look at it. But regardless, the best part about all of that was that the defense went out there, got another stop, and our offense didn't flinch when we went back out there. We went out there and did our job. So no matter what it is, good plays, bad plays, not getting calls or getting calls, we have to do our job every play. You forget what happened in the past and keep moving forward.
For you guys to come out on the next series and obviously do what you did speaks to resilience, especially getting pinned back. How much pride do you take in that, and do you think you can kind of bring that out in other guys?
Take a lot of pride in that. That shows that we're starting to change the culture around here. That guys, early on, or I think in the past, thought, when something bad happens, they, kind of get in the tank a little bit, put their head down. But we have a team right now that's starting to believe in themselves, and rightfully so. So I take a lot of pride in the culture change and being positive, always moving forward and doing your job no matter what the situation is. Yeah, that was big for us.
When you were pinned back and the call of reverse comes in, were you kind of thinking to yourself, well, that's interesting, or what was your mental process going through the whole sequence, including when it lost yardage?
First, I'm thinking, all right, who am I going to block, Terrell Suggs or somebody else? Then I got to look out there. The guy made a different play on it. He rushed upfield and kind of pushed up more than we had practiced a little bit. So I got to do my job and get outside leverage on him. But we're trusting Streeter to make his speed and make the play on it. You know what? It is what it is. Move forward, and we were able to convert on third down.
That's the rest of the question. You're in a tough spot there on your own 5 in overtime. So what's running through your mind about trying to get out of that hole?
Second down, chip away. Get some of it back. See if you can get into a third manageable. It's not about getting it all back at that point. It's taking care of the ball and chipping away.
Baker, do you feel like this game serves notice to the AFC North, or maybe even to the NFL, that the Cleveland Browns are back and to be taken seriously?
I don't know if I'd necessarily say the Cleveland Browns are back. We have a lot of stuff to work on, but the AFC North is a great division. We're bringing the competition back within the division, and that's great to see. That's great to see for the AFC North. Hopefully everybody gets, the recognition they deserve, but we're taking it 1 week at a time. So moving forward, that was a big win for us.
What was your view of the last kick, and did you talk to Greg at all after either the missed extra point or the 55-yarder?
Didn't get a chance to talk to him, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted to look at the kick or not. So I turned around last second and saw it pretty low, but it wasn't a pretty kick, but it went in, and this also wasn't a pretty win, but it counts.
There were times in the past when this team's toughness was questioned, even I think it came up on Hard Knocks. Where do you think you are in that regard now? Do you think you've got it? What it takes?
This division is a tough division to play. You got to be able to run the ball when people know you're running the ball. It's a physical mentality up here, especially when the weather's starting to set in here pretty soon. But we have what it takes. We just got to get better. We got to keep improving each week and learning from our mistakes.
How exciting is it to see at the end the 2 plays by Duke at the end? There?
Huge. That's the type of stuff we want to see. When they're focusing on different guys, we have to play matchup games. We have enough weapons to where if they want to leave some of our guys one-on-one, we have to take advantage of it. And so the line did a great job of giving them some room to run, and we just made it work. We have plays called, but that's why, that's why I say we have to do our job. No matter what look it is, whoever's getting the ball, wherever it's going, you have to do your job.
How exciting is it to see Denzel continue to make plays today with the pick and the block?
Tell you what, it's a lot better when he's on my team than when I played against him. So he's a guy that continues to get better and make plays for us. Huge plays, a turnover down in the red zone is big, and then a blocked kick. It comes down to it. We wouldn't have gone into overtime if he didn't block that kick. So so happy for him and just happy I'm on his side.
Geez, you had so many blowout wins in your college career. It's a tough switch for you to be involved in these games.
A little bit. It's definitely new to me. But I was in enough close games and to know that you need to keep moving forward. The mentality is the most important things when it comes down to this game, mentality and details. And so then you got to this league, I got to this league, and it was stressed that everything's going to be a little tighter, a little closer. So that's the mentality I need to keep having.